Hello and welcome, internet friends. My name is Hunter and we are playing Distant Worlds 2. This is our very hard humans game. Look at us. Look at us. At the end of last episode, we took a look at this. And you can see that our position has increased, but it hasn't increased by that much. We're not much closer to the top when it comes to actual position, but we're getting close to the top when it comes to real position. Remember, this yellow bar is extremely important because both the green and blue bar, over time, come from the yellow bar, number of colonies. Economy and population are driven by colonies, and we have by far the most colonies. We do have a problem here with with our human victory conditions, simply because they're very hard. They're very, very hard. Holding the most continental colonies actually requires us to go to war, most likely with humans, because they're going to be the other ones that are trying to do things to get that kind of world. We will try to get the trade economy one up. I'm thinking as we go forward, we're going to start trying to make more and more agreements with our neighbors, with a couple of things in here to make our military ships better. Some like in-place upgrades, as one might say, stuff that doesn't require us to rebuild things. We got some advancements to our exploration ships down there as well as a bunch of economic things. Especially the large civilian ship should give us a boost of cash that we don't even really need anymore. We are doing so well when it comes to cash. It's just, as we always do, we shall look over here at the potential colonies that we can build. We are specifically grabbing this right here, Quiomia. The reason for that is we want to go here and we want to move all of our Actarians here. So to do that, we're going to come down here, and we are going to move our, say, Actarians are allowed to come here, but literally everybody else has to not come here, including humans. We will wait until the Actarians come here before we remove our humans, because that's the correct order of operations. We're going to go to our, I think it is, if I remember correctly, from just like a few days ago, I think it's Bartok that has the most Actarians on it. It does. I don't even know if I have Actarians on any other planet. I don't think I do. But Bartok, and we're just going to go over here and we're going to say no Actarians here, please. We're going to apply it to all continental colonies. This is grassland. There's a forest planet right there. And we want to tell all the forest planets no Actarians. And I think we've already told all of the desert planets no Actarians. So what this should do is this should immediately force our Actarians to move to here. I mean, not immediately, but it'll take time. But once it happens, we will then tell them to take our humans off here. Completed large civilian ships. Our science is going fast now. Whatever we do call it, things of this colony, they're zipping right up right away, which is very useful. We could actually use that to grab some stuff real fast. This is giving us our medium colony ship, our large freighter, our large passenger ship, and our large fuel tanker. Nothing we really need to worry about. Up here is the large exploration ship, but the medium ones are actually quite fine. And if we go down here, we're working on enhanced construction literally right now, so we can get medium construction ships. So we can now build larger construction ships and larger spaceports. We could upgrade our spaceports right now, but we're not gonna. We're just gonna let things sit as they are for a little bit. That fleet we built at the end of last episode is coming through. Oh, we have dismissed this. How is our medicine right now? Our medical tech. We could just use this. This is faster. So we are working on number 3. I'm gonna move this up because this will upgrade our med bays on all of our space stations, and that'll make it so that we can get rid of these plagues faster, or this plague faster. I don't think we have more than one. So we got our original fleets here, and then the new one we're building. Yeah, I thought this would be much better, much stronger. This fleet is wildly stronger than the previous ones. It's exactly what we were hoping for, though. You know, once this fleet fully fills itself out, we will probably try to use it to get something serious done. If we build 2 fleets of that type, we might be able to defeat the hive ships in this system. Just seeing our Actarians move is what we want. It could take a bit of time, though. We could do this, though. Right, they're going to have to find them. We could also build this place. A terraformer might be a good idea. We probably should start putting more terraformers out, too, because we really need to start pushing up our population growth. It's a very important thing. Okay, they're offering us penetrating scanners. That could be useful. We don't need the point defenses, though. And they want money. Yeah, we're going to take it. We're going to take it. All I really need out of that list is penetrating scanners, but I don't think it's a bad idea to take it. Some of our terraformers are going to start coming out soon, where they're all at 9 probably around now. They come off at 10. We want to let the computer tell us when to remove them. Let's just keep up on this fleet here, the 4th fleet. It's going to be very strong, which is what we were hoping for. I'm actually quite excited about how strong this fleet is turning out to be, because we could definitely use something that could kill those. Yeah, we want to fight the hive in here. Is completed though. Oh. The hive fleet seems to have moved over here. Like we're not seeing signs of it in here anymore. This is a hive fleet. I think we could actually beat this hive fleet with the fleet we just built. This is down here, and we have officially put one colony here, right? Since we officially have a colony there, there's actually no longer a reason for us not to put the other one there. This is a colony that's in here. And I do want to do those, but I don't want to do those until after we've cleared up the hive fleet that's in there. It's over there. They're 15s. And the rest of these, I think... Oh, no, some of these are actually in our... No, those are not good. Oh, we might be able to build this. A couple more colonies is good. Nope, they are not in space yet. We did tell them to leave, right? Oh, we didn't tell them to resettle. We told them to not grow. That's fine. Now they'll resettle. And we got that pretty fast, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It's not a big deal. And I just keep checking this fleet. I'm gonna take you and make you manual. I don't want you to attack anything, so could you stop? I'm gonna take this fleet and send it here. I am also going to colonize the continental world here. We need to investigate the ancient human research ruins. Okay, they've helped us with advanced research, which is good, and given us a bunch of other stuff. That's nice. We want to make this... Yeah, we want to make you control 5. Great. And then we'll hit 5. And watch as you guys go. Base! Scrap this. Assign that. It's looking good to me. This is a 42,000 strength fleet, which is significantly stronger than any fleet I've made so far, and it's stronger than the hive fleets, too. I'm going to take the 5th fleet, and I'm going to attack this guy directly. I'm going to look at this and see. So my Actarians are starting to come in, which means we can now officially tell the humans to yoink it out of here. Guys, we got Actarians coming in. You don't need to maintain this for us anymore. Thank you very much. We know you didn't like it here to begin with, so you can just get out. Build me... Oops, that's the wrong. Build me a terraformer. That's on cloud. Discuss. They'll build me a terraformer. Gusik is 5 already. Nados can build me a terraformer, and then we'll do one more. Here. Build me a terraformer. Thank you very much. Show me this. Thank you. Now we want to build you a capital. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's also check for spaceports that need to be built. Something has happened that we should have expected. We need to go to our ship designs, and we need to immediately tell them, okay, there's one kind of ship design that you're making that we don't want you to make, so take that to really cancel that and just make this obsolete. And this is going to be our new design for the small spaceport. So our new small spaceport 10, I think that is the next one in line. It is just basically the same as the old one, but on the bigger hull. A little bit less missiles, a little bit more railguns. It's definitely an upgrade, especially in defenses. It has a larger fighter bay as well. So this is the new military base. So we're just going to save and exit this. And then we're going to go to this, and we're going to edit it, and we're going to immediately tell it that it upgrades where it does, which is fine. Great. We could just flip over to this, and then we can look over here and make sure this knows that everything on the SSP side upgrades to it. So this is our new commercial port 6. It is hail cannons and some missiles. Not that many weapons. It is a small fighter bay instead of a medium one. Has slightly more defenses than the regular one does, and it has more cargo bays. That's it. So this is the one that we're going to use on most planets. Well, the other one is, of course, the one that we are going to use specifically where the planets are defensive in nature. We don't want this to upgrade to anything at this time. We're going to save and exit, and then we're going to go to the commercial port here. We're going to edit it and make sure that it knows that it's supposed to upgrade to the commercial port 4. We're going to... Okay, now that we did all that, we have the right ones appearing here. So that is a 4. This is a 6. That is a 6. That is a 6. This here, I think we're going to actually make this a military spaceport. That is all the spaceports we can currently now build. We have a new research station to assign. I don't know why this happened. We did not tell you to attack this at all. It's super strange, annoying. We lost ships here, didn't we? Like, we have ships... No, what is this? Oh, you guys want fuel there. That's fine. Yeah, if the Mortallons are going to let you fuel, you might as well fuel. We could probably help the Mortallons out here by fighting this guy, but I don't think we're gonna, because they haven't asked us to, and I don't think we wanna. We don't care about these guys. What do the Akdarans want to give us? Ion weapons, don't care about that. No, we don't care about any of that stuff. Fierce, fine. You don't matter. Do you guys want to give us a whole bunch of stuff we're never gonna... Oh, the fast missiles, though. Tactical interceptors for fast missiles? Is that a thing? I mean, they are our ally. All of that for one technology that we probably will never use. But that's okay. That's okay. Seems like a good idea, right? Yep. Exactly. Seems like a great idea. You are launching 1 trillion fighters. Not even everybody's here yet. This is happening. Yes, this is happening. We have literally launched 1 trillion fighters. And we're about to find out whether this is viable. It's viable. This is viable. We've got it. This fleet can destroy hive ships. Watch as we... Oh, okay. What did we get? Money. Mostly money. That's fine. Watch as we just strip him away. That's great. He is hurting us, but we did it. The Dirty Warriors have integrated into our empire. This cartel has integrated into our empire. The pirates are happy because we have destroyed this, and so some of the ones that we've been friends with for a long time have integrated into our empire. Probably should have thrown all these colonies out already. We already have a ship coming, the Trusty Wonder. Hopefully it is the right... Oh. No. Not at all. Why would you do that? No. No, 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 no. We're going to manually control this, and we're going to send this fleet to here. So there's a forest planet in here. Right there. That's this. I'm going to colonize that too. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're going to do it. We're going to also recolonize this and hope they figure out that we don't want Teekins on it. I might manual colonize this just to make sure. No, we'll let it do what it should do. Okay, let's try that again. So we want to take this fleet and we want to send them over here to repair. We've seen aggression in this station, i.e. we saw a ship get taken over by a hive fleet. Now, there are fleets coming in and out of here, and there's still a hive fleet in this system. How strong is this fleet? Okay, so this is actually not that strong, so I'm just gonna let things happen as they're happening. It's 50,000 population now. I'm gonna actually build some of these. New colony ship. Good. Let's just look at our colony ships and hope we don't teaken. This is good. Yeah, we wanted a human one. That's good. Please do. Oh, I don't know why I canceled that. Okay. Lots and lots of increasing attacks by the hive. We're going to actually have to start managing them on purpose. What do you want? Free trade agreement. We accept this deal. Probably shouldn't because we want trade income, but didn't think that through very well. I mean, before we start working on trade, we're going to need to stabilize situations anyway. There doesn't seem to be anything in here anymore. Oh, there is. There is. It's right there. Okay, so we're going to take Fleet 5. We're going to attack this directly. Hopefully it doesn't leave the system. No idea what that guy's doing. He's not really that strong. So what if I take the 4th fleet? Instead of letting them attack the Gravlax, we send it here to kill this. They should be able to. Go to the location of the 5th fleet. See that this is a battle. We have been forced to engage in battle with this hive ship. It is my hope that we can destroy it without much difficulty. It looks like that's going to be the case. Dread Guild has now integrated out of gratitude because we are killing the hive fleet. They want a restricted trade agreement, which we will absolutely accept. They want to trade a bunch of useless technology for a bunch of useful... No. No, thank you. Not at this time. Not at this time. I'm going to go and look at my colonies here. We're going to go to... There we go. This is now officially a fully Akdarian colony. I am very happy with that. I don't think it is yet at the point where it can... where we can produce Akdarian colonies. We are currently sending a ship to take this. Hopefully we get it. Let's see. Let's look at our colony ships that are out. These guys are they getting there? Hopefully getting there will actually mean getting it. Up to there, and then the trusty warrior is just... Oh. So they were required to flee. Trusty warrior... Were they destroyed? I've actually never had this screen open when somebody landed a colony and he did not realize that it looked very similar to when a ship gets destroyed. That's a thing. That's a thing. We're almost at the point now where I'm going to start seriously thinking about colonizing the low balls, the 10 to 15s that I can boost up with my terraforming tech. My population and money are both going up at a very high rate. If we look up here, we haven't looked at this in a really long time. In fact, there's a lot of stuff we should look at, so I'm going to just pause for a minute. We already looked at them. So if we look at our income here, our civilian economy has a bunch of money. It's producing about $1 million per year now, which is still quite a ways off the front runner. The front runner is producing twice as much as us. Yeah, but that's fine because there's just no way that we're not going to be able to push forward on that. As we go, we should be pushed up higher and higher. There's nothing here that I don't think we're going to pass. These are strong, admittedly, but I think we have the potential to be stronger. We are having a bit of a problem, one singular problem, and that is that we are having a hard time pushing up our, I'm going to admit a mistake. This should have been evened out long ago. This is a big problem. I probably should have done this last episode. I started making a profit last episode that was significant enough that I should have evened this out. Because this is why my colonies aren't doing that great. I'm glad I noticed it now because this will be helpful. We'll give this a couple of extra percents just so that it can cover any growth. So realistically, I should have tried to change that the minute that happened. You know, we're just gonna look at this. It is worth 1.5 million, and we are absolutely gonna give up 1.5 million for that purpose. Just to get this out of the way so we can start getting back to our situation of growth. They want to do map sharing, they've included a lot of things in here that I'm not sure. That's fine. It's fine. I don't know if I put ion shielding on these. I mean, I'm gonna right now. That's wrong. So we need to upgrade. I'm gonna right now. Mark II. It's an ion shield. That's a defect. What is the defect? Too much stuff. That's fine. We can fix that pretty easily, I think. Just downgrade that to a regular shield, and that will fix that. Turn this to 7. That should be good. That should help us out a lot. In fact, I'm going to go over all of my stations and make sure that they're going to be able to survive if I end up putting them into places. I did this already. I just wanted to see if I did it already. So that's good. Seeing that I did that already, it tells me that the only one I might have to upgrade is this one. Has a bit of room still, which I think is nice. We're going to put a ion shield in there. Yeah, that's good. Where is this? I want to know where this is. Show me where this is. Okay, so you are here, and there is a ship right there. So we're actually going to send this fleet to attack this guy. Hopefully they do a decent job of tracking him so we can keep up on that. Show me where the urgent travel, the traveler is. You're there. Okay, that is not in an area that we are yet doing anything about. We can't do everything yet. We don't have enough fleets for it. It might be wise for us to build another fleet. Exploration ship. Yeah, that sucks. Goodbye, foolish traveler. You're like one of our very first. I hope you escape, but I don't think you're gonna. Good night. You were one of our very first ships, and the hive got you. It's not, though. It's not. This is an old message. It's not beyond what we can build. I mean, on an individual basis, you're absolutely right. We can't build a single ship that's that good. But I can build a fleet that eats them. You know, we've eaten them already. In fact, we're going to eat another one right now, hopefully. Which is that we have built the fleets we need. I don't want you going that way. Can you just go straight? I'd love it if you just went straight. You're not like out of fuel or anything. You're good. Just go right in there, please. That's our very best plan. The very best of our very best plan. And our power is going to go up in this fleet soon, too. Because we're about to upgrade both our point defense and our small missile launchers. Which is great. Could also be that it could also very much help a lot of other things we do. Oh. Ooh, this is interesting. What caused our cash flow to 0? Yo, I would like to get all of your bases that are in my territory. And you can have, I guess, temperate colony. I guess we pay you with money. This is okay. We were going to do our colonies, so let's do our colonies. We're doing pretty well. If we go to the top here, we got a lot of corruption loss, like a lot of corruption loss. Like we're losing more to corruption than we literally are making total. We probably need to do something about that. I think that's probably going to be a priority. If we look at this list here, we can move sector governance up to there, right? That will help. So that's fine. The rest of this is all good. We're definitely making less money in a lot of these than we were before. We do have 40,000 out in terraformers, which is a thing. These guys are super happy. Super happy. Hopefully our balanced economy will mean a lot of these will develop faster. We want these to start hitting 100 sooner than they have been. You guys are almost at 50. It's getting so close. Come on, guys, do it. Akdarians, do it. You're key to the overall plan. I still haven't decided if we're going to war with these guys yet. I don't think I need to win. That is what I know. Just from the way this is working, just from the way we can see this moving, we have so much room to keep pushing up that I don't think we need to do that. We're getting sector governance next. Sector governance is going fast. So we're getting attacked in here by the hive now. What kind of hive attack is happening here? Actually, just show it to me. That's the fastest way. So this station, which we bought from different guys, with almost no strength at all, is being attacked by this ship again. Is there somebody here? Did these guys ever leave here? They did not. So the third fleet, could you just pop over here and do this? If you would. We are losing a lot of exploration ships. We had a lot of exploration ships, but we're still losing a lot of them, and it is not fun. I do not like losing exploration ships. It's no good. That's what we wanted to see. That's what we like. Right there. Right there. Thank you. You guys can now refuel and repair, and let's look at you. Let's see what's oh god. Oh, this is a trick. Okay, these are not the strongest type. These are the less stronger kind. So we should be able to handle this. We are strong enough to do this, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. It's gonna be rough, though. Guys? Guys, come on, guys. Come on, am I gonna have to, like, force you to attack the same target? I will, if it's necessary. Like, if I have to, like, redirect attacks on one target to make sure you kill it, I'm happy with that. Please. Thank you. You guys got it. You got it. I was worried for no reason. I was worried for no reason. This fleet is doing its job. It's doing the job right there. Just boom, boom, boom. Keep doing it, guys. Good job. All these missiles, all these fighters, all this stuff. We're gonna get you guys to repair up after this, though. I'll let it die first. Make sure it dies first. Okay, come on, guys. Can't be that much left to it. It's not that strong. Pop it. Pop it, guys. Thank you. They're just going so well. It's actually kind of exciting. This money thing is a problem, but I know that it'll be fixed soon enough. It is cause. Well, that's not so bad, actually. Do the 15%, 30% one. We gotta build these like everywhere. We gotta build these like everywhere. This is a little awkward. I've always considered this process to be a little awkward, especially considering how very many colonies I have. Is there a way to flip between these? Like, can I like scroll these? I wish there was a way to scroll these. Okay, this helps a ton. I found a colony button. I should have realized there would be one. I just never did this before. I just guessed that it might be the C key and went for it. Oh, we're poor again. It's fine. These will help. Every one of these we upgrade isn't working right now, so everybody's got more corruption. So all the criminals are running around from place to place trying to take advantage of the fact that we basically, sure, why not? I don't even know who you guys are. Never met you before, but apparently it's worth something to me. So literally all the criminals on every single planet everywhere in the entire place is running around because all of the sector governances are all down, and they're all like, guys, it's time. It's time. We're never going to get an opportunity like this again. Steal as much as you can before they triple down on us when they build those new places. Steal like you've never stolen before, everyone. Well, our cash flow problem seems to have calmed down. When it didn't get better, though. Let's look at what kind of new stations we can build. Build everything within reasonable range that has red circles on it. We don't want to go really far outside of our range here. That's too far. So we'll build this, though. Don't want to build that. Okay, we'll build that for sure. Yep. Okay. Did we ever attract any Xenox? That's not what we want. Let's look at migration, Actarians. We have an Actarian world that people are migrating to. Xenox, did we ever get any Xenox? No. Kinda should have expected that. The hive problem has calmed down because we've killed all of the major hive fleets near us. There are still lots out there, but we have killed the ones near us, which really helps. Our money is finally positive again. Our population is about to break 70,000. We're getting closer and closer to being able to settle with Akdarians. They're not on the list quite yet, but if we look at the world we gave them, they are at 73. I think 100 million is when they will pop over. They're doing quite well, really, realistically speaking. We are up over again. We are on even balance right now, which means we are probably, technically speaking, wasting a little bit of our income. We have not dropped a single one of our terraforming buildings, which means we broke even without needing to do that. A lot of it is from the upgrade in sector governance buildings. Looking up here, we are pushing up and up. And what we should do is just make sure, once again, that we have settled every single planet that's reasonably within range. Why did we never colonize that? Why? What is happening? Okay, so you were going where? I don't understand why they won't colonize this. We literally control this system. It's so strange to me. Let's see, maybe they'll fix themselves. Let's look what we got. We got this place up here. That over there. This, okay. We'll just investigate this. What does it give me? Got these. This is interesting. This is a grassland planet that's close. Like I said before, we'll just finish this on pause. Yeah, we'll do the non-aggression treaty with you. Clear all this. What is this here? Supernormal torpedo. Oh, yes. Interesting. I think that's a super tech. Yep. So we have learned the super torpedo. Super interesting. We probably should try to learn that pretty soon. Simply having it is worthwhile. I think we're going to take this. We'll take this. That. Don't know where that goes. Not close, not close, not close. Okay. Not close. Not close. It looks like the rest of this stuff is like super far away. So sneak that in. Just it's way outside of what I usually consider acceptable for colonization, but at the same time, ooh, wow. So once again, we're actually getting really close this session to doubling our population, which is really kind of something we want to do. We have, again, another colony reach. We're going to just go down this list and build these small spaceports on every place we can build them, because they're just good for our planets. That's it then. I think that is the end of this part. Thank you for watching. Very soon, maybe even while we're talking, this will tip over because they're breeding at such a fast rate. And we're also getting migration too, which is worth mentioning, which helps. We're pumping through these specialization technologies just to get our tech out even faster. We're going to add regional governance to the end. And with that, I'm going to end this session. Thank you for watching. My name is Hunter, and this has been Distant Worlds 2. Very hard difficulty human democracy. As we move forward, we need to continue to push our economy up. We stressed our economy quite a bit this episode, but broke back through because of the general gains we're making. If we look over here at the most important thing for our victory condition, we can see this is going up fast. Even since the last time we looked at it, it's increased by 1/3. That is a lot. As this increases, we will further and further gain against our opponents. Let's just... you want to give us a whole bunch of useless technologies we don't care about for a little bit of money? Sure. Why not? It'll keep other people from trying to offer them to us, I guess. Grab that. Nice. Good job for your great hunt, guys. And as I was saying, if you enjoyed the episode, please consider giving it a like or checking something else out on the channel. You might find I've done things in the past that you enjoy. If this isn't your first time here, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out. And I hope to see you again next time. We're here playing Distant Worlds 2 with our humans. See you then. Bye-bye.